Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Subaru Outback Touring XT. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. Originally referred to as the world's first sport utility wagon, the Outback has been an outdoor favorite for over 3 decades. It delivers a great balance of SUV capability and car-like ride and handling, featuring an outwardly rugged demeanor, especially in wilderness form, as well as standard all-wheel drive, high ground clearance, and a comfortably low step-in height for both front and rear passenger entry. In my opinion, it's a great alternative to your traditional midsize crossover, offering class-leading functionality for the price. The 6th generation Outback has been out since the 2020 model year, but has seen a number of updates over the last several years to keep it fresh, including updated styling, new safety features, and in-vehicle technologies. Subaru's global platform chassis design strategy has been optimized for the Outback to offer a structure that's 70% stiffer in both torsional and front suspension rigidity. It's also 100% stiffer in both front lateral flexural and rear subframe rigidity compared to the previous Outback's platform. Crash protection is improved as the new body structure absorbs over 40% more energy in front and side crashes than the prior model. The refreshed styling, which was introduced for 2023, offers a bolder look thanks to a new front fascia that incorporates a more prominent grille, along with redesigned LED headlights and fog lights, and a more rugged front bumper cover. Across the sides, expanded wheel arch cladding adds to the bolder look while providing additional protection. For 2025, the Outback is offered in 5 core trim levels: Base, Premium, Onyx Edition, Limited, and Touring, with starting prices ranging between $28,895 and $40,345. All of the core trims come standard with a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine. The Onyx Edition, Limited, and Touring are also offered in XT variants, which include a more powerful 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer engine. They start at $39,360, $40,195, and $42,795 respectively. Lastly, there's the off-road inspired Wilderness model, which comes standard with the more powerful of the Outback's engines, plus functional and styling enhancements to make the vehicle more practical and capable when it comes to light off-roading and active lifestyles. It starts at $39,960. This example, being a Touring XT, is top of the line. It includes all of the Outback's otherwise optional features, plus some exclusive stuff, such as Napa leather-trimmed upholstery, ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, power folding mirrors, and more. The only additional option equipped on this example are all-weather floor mats. The total MSRP, including destination, is $44,331. The Base and Premium come standard with 17 by 7-inch alloy wheels, while the Limited and Touring are fitted with 18 by 7-inch alloy wheels. The Onyx Edition has unique 18-inch gloss black wheels, and the Wilderness has unique 17-inch matte black wheels. All of the wheels are 7 inches wide. These wheels in particular feature black painted pockets and machined spokes. They're wrapped in 225/60 all-season tires. All Outbacks use the same braking setup. It's an electronically controlled, power-assisted, dual diagonal wheel disc brake system with electronic brake force distribution and 4-channel, 4-sensor ABS with brake assist and brake override safety systems. Additional safety features integrated within the braking system include active torque vectoring, auto vehicle hold, incline start assist, and an electronic parking brake. The latter can be manually toggled by a switch mounted in the center console. The front discs are internally ventilated and span 12.4 inches. The rear discs are solid and span 11.8 inches. They're clamped down by twin piston and single piston calipers respectively. This setup stops well with good feel, excellent stability, and strong bite. Stopping from 60 miles an hour takes about 125 feet. Standard across the model line is a revised Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive system with a faster response time, more agile handling, and better control both on and off-road. The active torque split design of the all-wheel drive system's electronically managed continuously variable hydraulic transfer clutch actively manages the torque split based on acceleration, deceleration, and available traction. The system continuously powers all 4 wheels and will transfer torque to the wheels with the best grip. Standard on most Outbacks is driver selectable X mode with hill descent control, which maximizes wheel control on slippery surfaces and steep inclines. It also optimizes engine output, the transmission ratio's position, and increases all-wheel drive engagement, using enhanced control logic for the vehicle dynamics control stability system. The Onyx Edition and Wilderness upgrade the dual-function X mode for increased capability and a wider range of adverse conditions. The dual function includes a snow dirt mode that allows the driver to manually deactivate vehicle dynamics control and traction control, as well as a deep snow mud mode that automatically disengages the two. As I mentioned, all models feature incline start assist, which briefly holds the vehicle while the driver pulls away from a stop on a hill. Underpinning the Outback is a raised 4-wheel independent suspension that features McPherson-type struts in front with lower L-arms and double wishbones in the rear with coil springs. Front and rear stabilizer bars are also included. The Outback drives really nice. The suspension soaks up bumps nicely but is also taut enough to deliver sporty characteristics. With 8.7 inches of ground clearance, it's also well suited for light off-roading. Approach, breakover, and departure angles come in at 18.2, 19.4, and 21.7 degrees respectively. The curb weight for the Touring XT is 3,946 pounds. The Outback's steering is an electric, power-assisted rack and pinion design that offers a variable gear ratio that enhances drivability at lower speeds and precision at higher speeds for direct, responsive, and natural feeling. It delivers a 13.5:1 ratio and takes 2.7 turns to go from lock to lock. The turning circle measures 36.1 feet. A leather-wrapped steering wheel with accent stitching is standard on most models. It feels nice in your hands and has prominent grip bolsters at 10 and 2. There's a plethora of controls on the upper spokes that are straightforward and put most features within easy reach. Things like audio, telephone, cruise control, driver assistance features, and more. There's also a standard driver's information center in the middle of the instrument cluster that gives you a glance at trip and fuel info, date and time, navigation, auto-stop fuel saving, audio data, outside temperature, and instantaneous miles per gallon. A 360-degree heated steering wheel is standard on higher trim levels. The Outback is offered with a choice between 2 engines that offer great fuel economy and smooth performance. The standard 2.5-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine develops 182 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 176 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. As shown here, the XT and Wilderness models are powered by a turbocharged and intercooled 2.4-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine that produces 260 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 277 pound-feet of torque between 2,000 and 4,800 RPM. With the extra power on tap, the Outback Touring XT in particular is able to accelerate to 60 miles an hour in about 5.9 seconds. Both of the available engines are built using aluminum for the block and head, with double overhead chain-driven camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, and Subaru's dual-active valve control system. The 2.4 liters turbocharger is a twin-scroll design that offers good response. A standard intercooler and dedicated ram air induction system helps to cool the charged air for more efficient combustion. Max boost pressure is 14.5 psi. Fuel is delivered via direct injection and the compression ratio is 10.6 to 1. In daily use, the engine makes good use of its power and felt like a good match to the vehicle, delivering competitive performance for its segment. Also standard on all Outback models is a Lineartronic CVT or continuously variable transmission that's said to offer smoother and quieter performance compared to its predecessor. Personally, I have never been a big fan of CVTs, but Subaru has seemed to play into the CVT's strong suits and work around some of the traditional CVT annoyances that make it a surprisingly well-rounded and adaptive transmission that automatically adjusts its ratios for fuel economy or performance on demand. In normal, smooth acceleration, revs are kept constant for the most part to keep the engine within its sweet spot for the level of acceleration you're calling for. Pressed harder and it'll behave as if it's shifting like a conventional automatic. In other words, it doesn't hold on to high revs like some CVTs out there. All trims feature a manual mode with steering wheel mounted paddle shifters so that, if you want, the transmission can be manually operated via 8 preset ratios. As far as fuel economy, the Outback Touring XT is rated between 22 miles per gallon in the city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. During my week of driving, I averaged around 25 miles per gallon. This engine uses regular unleaded gasoline and the total tank capacity is 18.5 gallons. Keyless access with push-button start is standard on most models. The bold look of the exterior carries into the cabin and starts from the central zone and flows outward to create a rich and spacious feel. In an ever-increasing digital world we're living in, I've come to really appreciate the simplicity of Subaru's design. You can get the tech and creature comforts you want, but it still has an older feel to it, but not in a bad way. When you climb in, it doesn't take a doctorate degree to figure out how to use everything. It's pretty much spelled out plain as day. The ergonomics are fantastic. Overall build quality is quite nice, albeit a bit utilitarian, but that's also its intended mission. The Touring model in particular is the most luxurious of the lineup and doesn't feel as utilitarian as some of the lower trims, but, form following function. The ergonomics are fantastic and overall build quality is quite nice. Durability and functionality are key here. Strategically designed pillars and generous glass area ensure an excellent all-around view from the inside. Rear dark tint privacy glass is standard. A power moonroof is standard on the Limited and above. The Outback offers ample head and legroom and a supportive front seat design that increases overall comfort and minimizes fatigue on long trips. On the Onyx Edition and above, both front seats offer power adjustments. The driver gets 10-way adjustment with power lumbar. The passenger gets 8-way adjustment. The seats are quite comfy and, depending on the trim, are wrapped in either cloth, leather, or StarTex water-repellent upholstery. The unique interior of the Touring features premium Napa perforated leather upholstery with white accent stitching, available in either slate or Java brown. The latter also carries over to the door panels and dashboard for added contrast. The steering wheel is manually adjustable for tilt and reach. The headrests and seatbelts are also adjustable. Legroom, shoulder, hip, and headroom are all plentiful. Heated front seats and a heated steering wheel are available and included as standard on the Touring. The Touring adds ventilated front seats and heated rear seats. The Outback provides a refined, quiet ride thanks to comprehensive soundproofing measures, including a standard acoustic windshield and standard laminated front door glass. The door windows also have a trick feature that, when you're opening or closing them, the motors slow down just a bit before they reach their destination for a quieter operation, a feature that you would typically see in higher-end vehicles. Overall, this is a very nice interior with solid build quality, great features, and excellent ergonomics. On the premium trim and above, dual-zone automatic climate control system is standard. Subaru's Starlink 11.6-inch Multimedia Plus system is standard on most Outbacks. The high-resolution touchscreen is equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto with full-screen display. The multimedia system also works as a center information display with combination meter integration and on-screen controls for audio, climate, and vehicle functions. Additional features include Bluetooth, hands-free phone and audio streaming connectivity, AM/FM radio, rear vision camera, Sirius XM all-access radio, and Sirius XM Travel Link, not to mention HD radio and over-the-air updates. The Starlink multimedia navigation system is also available and includes voice-activated navigation powered by TomTom and Sirius XM Travel Link. The navigation system includes What 3 Words? It's an innovative technology that provides a simple way of communicating precise locations using just 3 simple words. You can look that more up, it's a pretty interesting thing. Standard on the base Outback is a dual 7-inch high-resolution touchscreen set. The top screen controls smartphone integration with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth hands-free phone and audio streaming. The bottom screen provides controls for climate and vehicle settings. With the available safety and security connected services, you get SOS emergency assistance, enhanced roadside assistance, automatic collision notification, maintenance notifications, monthly vehicle health report and diagnostic alerts, stolen vehicle recovery service, and vehicle security alarm notification. Available convenience features include remote lock-unlock, remote horn and lights, and remote vehicle locator. Additional services for the Outback include valet mode, trip log and driving journal, and remote vehicle configuration. Wireless phone charging is optional. Standard on all Outback models is the latest version of Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology. It operates more smoothly and quickly and under a greater range of conditions than prior versions. These improvements are thanks to a wider field of view, updated control software, and the addition of an electric brake booster. EyeSight can identify cyclists and pedestrians at intersections sooner and, when necessary, alerts the driver and applies braking to avoid collisions. Additional available active safety features include reverse automatic braking as well as blind spot detection with lane change assist and rear cross traffic alert. Rear seat reminder is standard and helps prevent child and pet entrapment by alerting the driver to check the rear seat before exiting the vehicle. Automatic emergency steering is included on models equipped with blind spot detection with lane keep assist and rear cross traffic alert. It works with EyeSight and blind spot detection to assist with steering control to help avoid a collision within a lane at speeds slower than 50 miles per hour. A rear vision camera with washer is standard. When equipped with the available front view monitor, you get a 180-degree view of the front of the vehicle on the center display thanks to a camera located on the front grille. A smart rear view mirror with auto-dimming, compass, and home link is standard on the Touring. It gives you a wide-angle, unobstructed view behind the vehicle, especially nice when you're loaded down with passengers or cargo. The available driver focus distraction mitigation system, also standard on the Touring, utilizes a camera angled at the driver's face and facial recognition software to monitor fatigue or lack of attention. As far as airbags, all Outbacks feature dual front airbags, side curtain airbags for the front and rear seats, side-mounted front side impact airbags, a front passenger seat cushion airbag, and a driver's knee airbag. The Outback's rear seat offers generous accommodations. It's very roomy and pretty comfortable. It also offers a high seating position for great outward visibility. The backrest already has a nice rake to it, but on most models, it's also adjustable so you can lay it back more for extra comfort on long trips. You can seat up to 3 people, but it'll likely be more comfortable with 2 adults due to the overall width of the seat. Child seat anchors are included in all 3 positions. If the middle seat isn't in use, you can fold down a padded armrest that includes 2 cup holders. The outer headrests are full size, and the middle one is more compact for better visibility. All 3 headrests are vertically adjustable. Once seated, I had plenty of head and leg room left over. I'm 5 foot 10 inches for context. Standard rear seat amenities include overhead lighting, grab handles and coat hooks, lower door pockets, and 2 seats of front seat back storage pockets, one of which has a small pocket that's perfect for stowing your phone. You also have adjustable air vents and USB A and C charge ports in the back of the center console. Heated outboard rear seats are standard on the Touring. As I'll show you all in a moment, the backrest folds down if you need extra cargo space. It can be done remotely from the cargo area on the Limited and Touring, or from the rear seat by pulling up on the toggles adjacent to the outer headrests. The Outback offers a sensor-activated power rear gate that enables you to open and close the rear gate automatically simply by blocking the Subaru emblem on the rear gate for a few seconds. There's also a button above the license plate that you can press to open it. Press the button on the underside of the rear gate to close it. You can fully open and close the rear gate by a button on the lower left side of the dash as well as the key fob. The Outback is very versatile when it comes to cargo space. After all, it's basically a wagon. It features 60-40 split folding rear seat backs. With both seat backs down, the cargo area offers 75.6 cubic feet of total usable space. You can easily lower them from the back with the handles incorporated into the side panels. With the seat backs upright, you have 32.6 cubic feet of usable space. The wide rear gate opening with low 28.4-inch liftover height allows easy loading and unloading. The cargo area width between the wheelhouses measure 43.3 inches. Max load length at the floor with the rear seat backs up is 42 inches. Folded down, and it nearly doubles to 75 inches. Underneath the cargo floor, you have additional storage plus a spot to neatly tuck away the privacy cover when not in use. It's also where you'll find a spare tire and the necessary changing equipment. The foam organizer tray, which also holds the jack and tire changing equipment, just lifts out, revealing the spare tire underneath. Standard roof rails add more cargo carry-in options for adventures. Standard utility hooks in the cargo area offer a wider range of solutions for hanging points, lifestyle accessories, and more. There's 4 on each side plus 2 additional light-duty cargo hooks. Cargo lighting can be found on the roof and on the underside of the liftgate. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too, and make sure you turn those notifications on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.